Hey everybody, Dave here, Wags Automotive, and you see this gigantic building behind me? That thing is freaking huge. It goes way back there. Well, guess what it is? Guess what we're gonna go look at today? We're gonna go look at Speedway Motors, speed shop in Lincoln, Nebraska. Never been here before, so I need to come here and get a part for my Vega drag car. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna check it out. They've even got a museum here. We're gonna go look at that. It's gonna be cool. So first, let's go inside here where it says customer entrance. All right, let's go. Oops, I guess I ought to open up my camera. You guys can see what I'm looking at. There we go. Okay. I think I parked in the wrong place because it looks like I'm gonna walk through the grass to get to the entrance, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'll walk through the grass. But look at this warehouse. Look at that. That warehouse starts right there and goes all the way down there. That is a gigantic warehouse full of freaking speed parts. So if you're a speed nut, this is definitely a place you want to enter and check it out. If you're driving through Lincoln, Nebraska off I-80, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I could have parked over there. There might be a couple hot rods in the parking lot, but it's all right. No big deal. We're gonna go in right here. I'm not sure if you can see a whole lot here, but we're gonna find out. I would think you could. Let's see. Hopefully they got like a big, yeah, it says retail store. So, well, I'm not sure. That says employees only down that way, so that's not it. So we gotta, oh, that's outside. All right, here we go. Let's see, well, I don't know.
How's it going, sir?
You guys got a place you can go look at stuff, or?
Sadly not.
This is the spot, man. Yeah.
Wow.
If you wanted to hang out a few hours, the museum opens at noon.
What does?
The museum?
Oh, it's not open now?
It opens at noon.
Okay.
Yeah. But worth a look, definitely.
Okay.
One of the best car countries in the, or one of the best car museums in the country for sure.
Wow. That sucks. I was wanting to walk around. I can't see anything.
Yeah, there's not much to look at over here, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I got an order to pick up.
Yeah, we can do that.
Last name for you.
Wagner, W-A-G-N-E-R. Regulator. Well, I guess we can't go inside, but here's some cool stuff. There's a billet serpentine drive set. Of course, some nice valve covers and stuff. And there's an LS engine that's got a turbo on it, a big turbo. There's a racing suit. Racing seats. Nice. Okay. Oh, and there's a fuel cell. Well, that's disappointing, but maybe we'll go to the museum later. All right, guys. Sorry, can't show you much else. Bye. See you later. Disappointing. All right, thank you. Bye. Hey guys, well, the warehouse was a little bit of a disappointment, but the Speedway warehouse, they don't even have a retail shop here, which I can't believe they don't, but they don't. But they do have a museum, and I'm going to go in there and show you guys that. But before I do, I was driving around the parking lot, and I found some pretty cool stuff here. I want to show you guys what I found. These are some cars you don't see a lot of, and they're pretty neat. Let's check it out, okay? All right, so I don't know why these cars are here, but this one here and that one there is Chrysler 300. And I'm not sure what year they are because there's nothing on them that shows that, but I'm gonna guess probably late 50s, early 60s. But check out the fins on this car. Check out the spare tire holder in the trunk lid. That is just freaking cool. Let me look at these taillights, see if I can get a year off of them. I don't see a year on them, but If you guys know what year these are, comment below, because I don't. Like I said, I'm going to say probably, I'd say probably 60, 61, maybe a 59. I don't know. But these cars are just really cool. Actually, this one here's actually got the windows down. Oh my God, look at that. This thing is a manual transmission car. Wow. That is beautiful. Look at the interior on this thing. My gosh, that's gorgeous. It's got bucket seats in the back. Bucket seats in the back with your own console. Wow. I bet these things have probably got a pretty big motor in them too. Black, the hardest color there is to keep clean. This is gorgeous. Wow. Oh, and look, on top of the dash, it's got air conditioning vents up there, and the rear view mirror is mounted on the dash. Check that out. They really made some unusual cars back in the day. They made them really cool. Look at the instrument cluster on this thing. You don't see that every day. That is beautiful. Wow, this car is gorgeous. I can't believe it's a manual transmission. That shifter's kind of wimpy looking, but it's cool. Very, very, very cool car. Look at the carpet. The carpet has like metal inlaid into it for your feet. Neat. That is beautiful. Let's check out the white one. The windows are up on it. Now, if you look at this white one, let's go around to the driver's side so we can get a better view of it. If you look at this white one, it too has bucket seats in the back for the passengers in their own console. It has the same setup on the dash, but if you look down there, you'll notice there's no shifter. And if you look on the column, there's no shifter. But if you look right, see if I can point it out to you, right there on the dash, right there behind the steering wheel, or beside the steering wheel. See if I can zoom in on it a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. Got too much glare here. That's the problem. There we go. See that? It's called a push button shift. So you actually push the button on the dash to shift this thing into different gears. Isn't that amazing? And you probably had to put it in neutral and set the parking brake to keep it from moving. It's even got down there, it's got a hood release lever, which is modern day, but this is obviously not a modern car. And it's got the mirror on the dash, air conditioning vents on the dash. That is just really cool. This is a really cool cars. All right, there's a couple more over here. Let's go check them out. This one here is, I'm gonna say this one here is older. It's probably I'm gonna say 56, maybe 57. Again, I don't know a lot about these cars, but the rear view mirror is still on the dash. There's the interior on it. I wish the windows were down on these. It'd be a lot easier to see, but I'm not going to touch them. And again, it's got push button shift, which is kind of hard to see. You can see it right through the vent window right there. Let me open this vent window up. There we go. And you can see the interior a little bit better through the vent window, but it's just got a bench seat in it. Bench in the back. Oh, and this is a convertible. I just noticed that. It's a convertible top, so that'd be fun to drive that around with the top down. And this says 57 on the plate, so like I said, 56, 57, that was a good guess. 56, 57 was when fins on the back of cars were very popular, and they were huge. It was kind of like the rocket age, so they made fins on everything. Very cool cars. And here's another Chrysler, but this, I don't think this is a 300. I think this is something different. But again, it's got the fins on it. Let's see what it says on the says Saratoga. Wow, never heard of that. I like those Magnum 500 wheels with the white letter tires. This is really nice. And this one here, the windows are down. We'll look at it. Very, very cool car. Oh, there we go. There you go. There's the push button shift right there, guys. See that? Check that out. But look at this dash. It's all like metal. This instrument cluster is like space age. I mean, it's just really cool. You don't see this very often. Very cool car. The plastic, like translucent steering wheel. Very cool. It says IE in the middle of the steering wheel. I'm not sure what that means, but I love these gauges on this thing, though. That is just so unique to have that on there. It's cool. Radio over there. You got more push buttons on the dash. Beautiful, beautiful cars. Of course, in the 50s and 60s, the pastel colors were really popular. The turquoise was a really popular color. I don't know what color they call this, but kind of like a butternut yellow. Look at the grill on this thing, man. It's got a lion in the middle of the grill. That is so cool. You don't see these cars a lot, but they're neat. Here's a newer one. This is probably, I'm going to say, probably late 60s, early 70s. Another, but it's a 300. I saw it on the back. It's got the newer Magnum wheels on it. Again, a convertible. That's cool. And it's got the windows down so we can look at it. Now, see, they put the shifter on the floor on this. They took away the push button shift, and the instrument cluster on it isn't near as cool as the older style ones, but it's still nice. I mean, this is a very cool car. Very cool. Probably a car club here visiting the museum would be my guess. 300. Very cool. Like I said, you don't see stuff like this very often, but that is just neat. Thought you guys might enjoy looking at these. Very cool. If you're a Mopar guy, you probably love this stuff. Very nice. Whole line of them there. So that's those 5. Then we got a couple more over here. Here's a, I don't know if this is a 300 or not. Yep, it says Chrysler 300 on the back. And again, this is probably, I'm gonna say this is probably 68, 67, something like that. You guys know, then let me know, because I don't know. It's got fender skirts on it, white wall tires, which I don't really care for, but you know, some people like them. It's not a convertible, but it looks like a convertible. The top, that was a popular thing to do back in the 60s, make kind of a fake convertible top on these cars. This one here's just got hubcaps on it. Gigantic freaking grill. And these cars probably weighed 4,500 pounds. They're just heavy as can be. Got a little bit of interior damage to the seat back there. It's probably original seats. And again, it's got a floor shifter. It's got a, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but right down there is actually, that's actually a tack. I think it's a tack. Yeah, that's a tack, but it only goes to 2,500 RPMs. That's weird. I think it's a tack. I don't know. You guys tell me. It's got kind of a space age cluster in it. It's the half round one. Cool. This has got a kind of a rough interior. It's probably all original, but it's still a very cool car. Very nice. And then we got this thing here. This is a 300 as well. Again, I'm not sure what year this is. I would say this one's probably a 65, 64, 65. Very cool car. New York. Let's look at the taillights on it. A lot of times you can tell by the taillights what year these cars are. It says 64 on there, on the taillight. So I'm guessing it's probably a 64. I don't really like this body style as much as the other ones, but it's okay. We'll go around and look at the other side here in a minute. Look inside, I should say. It's got the big old hubcaps on it too. Dual mirrors on the outside. Very cool. Very cool cars. Nice. And it's just got the bench seats. Got the automatic shifter on the floor. And there's the instrument cluster in 64, if this is a 64. Instrument cluster, what they look like. Just don't see these cars. Look at the door handle to open the door. It's like pointing straight up. You just pop it forward or backward. Probably backwards to get it open. And it's got bucket seats and a console in it, so it's pretty fancy. And then last but not least is another one of these, like what's over there. So this is probably, again, 60, 61, something like that. I don't know. You guys probably would know. Again, a beautiful car. Very nice. It's very unusual that one had a manual transmission in it. Look at the bumper, man. Wow. Them bumpers are just massive. Chrysler 300 Club. Never heard of it. And again, of course, it's got the space age dashboard in it. And push button shifter on the dash over here. Very cool, very cool. Bucket seats in the back as well as the front. Yeah, you better not have more than 2 kids or 4 passengers unless you want people sitting on people's laps. Of course, back then you could do it and get away with it. Now, this one here's got hubcaps on it that are bizarre. I'm sure these hubcaps are probably worth some money. Aluminum centers that say 300 in them. Very neat. Very cool cars. All right, guys. I just wanted to show you real quick because you don't see this a lot. These old Chryslers like that. But there's several of them here. Probably, like I said, probably a club. So anyhow, I just thought it'd be interesting to show you these real quick. So what do you guys think? You like this? You like these old Chryslers? You don't see them very often. Very neat. All right, guys. Let's go in and check out the museum. And there's a few Chryslers for you Mopar guys. Talk to you later. Bye.